Guys, what's up? It's Matt with 86 Gaming. Welcome to another awesome hotel review. Am I right? No, because I want to go home and I want to do these in my own office, but for now, we're going to do them here. Now, I'm looking at the new Gamdias, well, roughly new Gamdias Hermes E1 Combo, which comes with the Demeter E2 mouse and the Nyx E1 mouse pad. We'll do it in some quick parts here and just kind of touch on a few things of what each one has. Firstly, we're going to look at the mouse, the Demeter E2 mouse, to see if it's any bit of a step up from the other mice that they've had, such as the Demeter E1 mouse. I think it is a little bit, but with some concessions that need to be mentioned, and there's just a few things about it overall that I just don't think I found myself super satisfied with, because I am a diehard Gamdias fan, as most of you know, and I was a little disappointed by some of the setbacks we had here with this particular product. So let's take a look at it. Overall construction and quality of it's kind of in the middle for me. I didn't really feel like it was such a well-designed mouse, and it sort of irritated me there. We do have a DPI button, a one-way DPI button on top, and as I'm cycling through it, it's kind of hard to tell, but the colors do indicate different DPI settings. It's like a dark blue, purple, light blue, and it's just kind of difficult to tell. The optical sensor inside is a 3200 DPI sensor, probably a low end of Vago ADNS sensor, and it's so obnoxiously bright and not capped on the inside of the mouse that it sort of kind of clashes with the colors as you move it, as you can see right there in the video shot I did. Other things I liked about it, the scroll wheel was pretty good. The buttons on the side are good. Depression actuation, that's something I don't have any complaints about. The mouse feels really comfortable to use and has a good solid weight to it. So it's a nice mouse to have, but it's nothing particularly high-end and amazing or mind-blowing. Just a nice inclusion. This construction with the glossy, with the textured plastic, and with the matte ABS coating on top, it's something that's just a little strange to me. Not an aesthetic that I really like or would probably choose on my own, but it's neat inclusion to have with this keyboard, the E1 Combo here. Overall, though, it's pretty decent, but not something mind-blowing. It does come with the Nyx E1 mouse pad. If you don't have a mouse pad, that's good, but probably not big enough for most of the people out there. So now that we've taken a look at the Demeter mouse, we'll see what we think about this beautiful puppy right here, to see if this keyboard is really kind of your budgeter's dream or what have you. A few disappointments about it, such as it's only red color LED. You can turn up the brightness 3 or 4, I believe, and then on the 4th or 5th one, whichever number it is or isn't, it turns into a breathing effect, and that's pretty much it for your light show. There's no RGB on this, just red colors, a weird blue, kind of a powdery baby blue looking metal faceplate, but a plastic construction in the back. They did do something that I thought was really cool that I'll mention now in case I forget later. There's a keycap removal tool embedded into the keyboard itself, and that's probably my favorite thing about this whole keyboard, because overall it was a little bit of a letdown, and just because I expect a little bit more from Gamdias, and I don't want to see him with any kind of regression here, and unfortunately this is somewhat of a step backwards to me in a few departments, so let's cover why a little bit. But first, let's start with a quick keyboard test so you can hear what it sounds like. When I think Hermes, I think that I'd expect a little bit more from Gamdias than what this is. Now, the E1 is kind of your basic essential mechanical keyboard and mouse combo, and it gives you what you expect it to give you. Ultimately, it's not the best keyboard that I've seen, and when I, like I said, refer to the Hermes name, I expect a little more. It does have hovering keycaps or exposed keycaps, so that you can kind of see around it there that it's not embedded into the keyboard itself, with a cheap wrist rest that they include that you can just kind of snap on. So whether you want it off the keyboard or whether you want it actually on the keyboard, you kind of see the difference there as to what it does. Now, it's a little bit clashy with the blue, baby blue, powdery blue, metallic backplate that they have on there, and their own blue switches that have their own actual Gamdias logo on them. I thought that was a little odd to me, but I'm sure that they're made by another OEM manufacturer. Just overall, though, the entire construction quality on the bottom was a little bit lacking to me. Aside of that cool keycap removal tool that's embedded in the back, the feet weren't too impressive. The plastic all over the bottom just was a little lackluster to me, and there is cable management, but it's not a lot of cable management to route your cable through. So if that's something you're interested in, then you have it, but it's not super amazing and impressive to me. I expected a little bit more from Gamdias, knowing what I know about them in the past and having used other Hermes models in the past. Hopefully the RGB will be a step up. You do have multimedia keys around top between F2 and F6, I think, as well as profile buttons between 1 and 6. You can set different profiles and assign different profiles to those keys in Hera, which we'll go over Hera as well. You can also do macro recording on the fly using F9, function in F9, to record macros on the fly, and F11 there to lock the entire keyboard, so if you have a crazy cat, he's not messing things up. Now over here on the numpad, you can see that you can go up and down with 8 and 2 to change the brightness. You can change the brightness 3 different levels, and on the 4th level, it goes into a breathe mode, and that's pretty much it for your lighting effects. Overall, not super satisfied with this keyboard, but it'll do if it's something you're looking for on a budget. It'll hopefully fill that void for you. So I really wanted to be able to kind of demo the new Hermes setup with what they've done with the E1 Combo, including some of the other new stuff. Now on 2 laptops here, I've downloaded it and have been unsuccessful at uncompressing it, zipping it, even exploring it, looking inside of it to see if anything's there, and all sources point to it's corrupt. Now that's just, you know, maybe me, whatever. I've tried it on 2 different connections on 3 different computers now total, and I'm having the same issue each time I try it. Now other files seem to unzip and uncompress fine, so, you know, take that for what it is. I can still unzip and uncompress other files, but it looks like Hermes having issues. I did notify somebody with Gamdias that this is a potential problem, and hopefully they'll look into it and fix it soon, because I don't have Hermes on these laptops to show you. Anyways, guys, that pretty much covers what I wanted to cover on this E1 Combo here by Gamdias. I hope you found it somewhat insightful. If you're interested in it, there's going to be a link for it down below. I'll also do my written review as I usually do with most of the things I do video reviews on, and as soon as that's done, you can see that in the link down below as well. Have a great day, night, whatever it is, and I'll see you guys in the next video that I do, hopefully at home, but unfortunately we might be here a little bit longer while the work is being done, so it'll probably be from here again. Anyways, guys, great day, night, whatever it is.